Hello everyone, this is Khalid back on KKCA, and today's video is gonna be our first in our one-on-one training series of After Effects. So it's gonna be about the interface basically, so just the first thing that you see in After Effects and how to try to understand and comprehend the interface. So let's just open up After Effects, and once you open it up, you're gonna be prompted with a screen which looks like this, somewhat. So yeah, and then just you can create a new composition, open up a project, or just open up a recent project, but we're not gonna do that anyways, so just let's close this one from here or here, and then let's try just to understand what this is and what it looks like. So you have this bar right here, so it's like for the main controls. So you get a file, and here we can import, export, save, close, open up a project, scripts, settings, and here in the edits tab you're gonna get the preferences, or just like for the basic functions, undo, redo, cut, copy, paste, duplicate, and here in the composition, so you're gonna get the controls for your composition. So you can either create a new composition or edit the settings of your composition, or just render, pre-render, preview, save, frame in, and just those basic settings. And here in the layers panel you're gonna get this, like create a new layer, and once you get this highlighted you're gonna get like lights and layer, solids, null, camera, and things like that. So you also have these basic settings like open layer, open source, reveal in explorer. So this is gonna like look at the file, so this is just gonna look at the file, and then you have like mask, quality, switches, transform, time, and these are like the effects, some basic transformation effects. And here you can like have your effects and just apply them to your selected layer or selected layers. And here in the animation you get like some controls for animations, and in the view you can like here toggle the things you want to see in your preview here. And then in the window you're gonna get this like workspace where you can change your workspace or create your own and just save it. And here I have two of mine, so just KKCA working space and just KKCA basic workspace, and this is the standard one. So if you're using CC 2014 then you're basically gonna get like so if you're using CC 2014 then you're gonna get like exactly an exact copy of this one. So here you have some other controls which you can like add, like for example effects and presets. So if you click on this one, then you're gonna get like your effects and presets. Instead of just having to go here and then search for them, you can just type here. So let me just show you in a moment. So that's what it is. For example, you can just click and search for blur instead of having to go over here, effects, and then just add blur, etc, etc. So it's really easy from here. Then you can just drag and drop to your layer or sphere. So let's just create a new composition to show you an example, and let's just make it 60 fps, doesn't really matter. And let's create a new solid, and let's make it like blue, and then let's just add a fill. So this is gonna be like this is gonna fill our solid with a color of our choice. So instead of having to go over here, effects, generate, and then add fill, you can just type in here and then search for it. And also you get like other settings like character, and then also character and wiggler and track and smoother, etc, etc. And here you get your pre-installed scripts, and in the extension you get your installed extensions, so that's really handy. And here you get like your controls for your layer. For example, if you want to create a text, you can just click on here and then start typing our text. And then if you want to create like a rectangle or an ellipse or a star or anything like that, we can just click on here and then create it. And we can like have a fill, and then we can also have a stroke. So just click on fill and then just add it, just so we can see. So that's what it is. And we can also have like the pen tool, and we can create masks, or we can create shapes. Okay, and then the anchor point and the camera. If we have like 3D layers, then we can just have the camera, and then just this is the move tool. So if we click on this one, or just click on the shortcut which is V, then we can easily like control everything. And these are like some a little bit advanced stuff which we're not gonna be dealing with right now. So this is just like the clone tool, and this is the erase, and this is the roto brush, etc. So these will come in handy in the future, but not right now. So now we're just talking about the interface. And here we have like your project. So if we create a project or we create a composition, so let's say for example right click, new composition, or just go to edit, composition, new composition. So all your compositions are gonna appear here. So you can also create folders and put your compositions in folders, and you can rename them. And here we can change the bit depth, so it is maybe 32, 16 or 18, like, so it depends on the color space you want to work in. And if you create like solid, for example, let's say new color solid. Oh shit, what's that? Oh shit, I created a light. So it's just going back to 32 bits, create a solid. Okay, so you're gonna get like this composition, this folder for solid. So whenever you create a solid, it's gonna appear there, another solid. So just you can delete them from here, and then they're gonna also be deleted from here. So that's something you gotta keep in mind. And you can also drag your presets right here. So let me show you an example. Just double click or just right click, and then import file or multiple files, or just go to file and then import file, multiple files, which is the same, or you can just drag and drop them. So I'm just gonna double click and import my assets. So let's just say that I imported these 4 pictures, and if I want to show them, or I want them to appear right here, all I have to do is just drag and drop them here, and just make sure that they are above these 2 layers. And then we can have like our basic controls like resize, etc. And this is like gonna be for another video, I mean the next video obviously. So after understanding like the interface, you're gonna start using, you're gonna start to use After Effects right away. And then I can also drag another picture and use this move tool, and then move it aside, pressing on S to bring up the scaling tool. Or you can also do it by clicking on this arrow. So then I'm gonna get this control, so it is like for the transform, scale, position, etc. Or I can just control it using the V tool, move tool. Okay, that's pretty handy. And if I want to hide them, I can just click on here. That's not really the goal of this video, so that's just something to keep in mind. And once I can like drag and I can also drag like a composition. If I have another composition, I can also drag it in my other composition. So whenever you create a composition, it's gonna open up right here. So the list can be really full. So let me show you an example. So that's how you navigate between your compositions. Cool. And if I want to like drag this composition right here, I can just do that, and it's obviously empty, so I can drag a picture right here, make it really small, and once I go back, I can see that the composition is already displayed, and I can move it. So that's very cool. And here we have the timeline. So if we have an animation and we want to play it, we can just scrub through the timeline. So for example, if I have a video and this is the 22nd 22nd second, so that's like the 22nd second. So I mean, I can see it play here, and yeah, that's really cool. So here I had the other controls over here. I can also change the workspace by clicking on here. I mean, that's basically the After Effects interface. So you've got these tools, these controls, or so you've got these menus and these controls and these like windows, which you can have toggled right here. So preview, information, audio, character, effects and presets, paragraph, wiggler, whatever that is. And here you have your compositions and your assets, and you can just organize them. I mean, if you create a folder, now you can just drag and drop them, rename the folder, do whatever you want to. And here we have the timeline and the compositions and the controls and the preview. I mean, that's basically all there is to know about the interface in After Effects. And I hope this video was really helpful for a lot of you guys. So if you liked this video, then be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a nice comment, and see you next time. Peace.